Good afternoon, everyone. मुझे नहीं लगा ये करना पड़ेगा, but I'm doing it. So we'll be taking interview of one of our fourth year senior who got placed in a very amazing company with a grand package of 33 LPA. So we got this interview as an assignment from one of our teachers. But we got this interview assignment as a part of the classwork, but we're going to extract as much information we can. We took the interview in Uchayanta Palace in the Shamiana restaurant, as you know. So let's jump there. Thank you.
We have here with us Mr. Supratim Deb for our interview assignment.
Hello, myself Supratim Deb. I am from Computer Science and Engineering Department, NIT Agartala. I am in 4th year currently, and I am very glad to be here with you guys in the interview.
Before diving into the technical questions, my name is Rohan Anand and I am from Mechanical Engineering Department.
My name is Vaibhav Kumar Verma and I am from Production Engineering Department.
My name is Shubhinita Ray and I am from Production Engineering Department.
My name is Shushmita Sharkar and I am from Computer Science Engineering Department.
My name is Mohammad Shayan Akram and I am from Computer Science and Engineering Department.
So, first of all, our group heartily congratulates you for this exceptional achievement.
Thanks a lot.
So, how it feels to be an alumni of the college you studied from start and you saw other prestigious alumni. Have you ever wondered that you will also be the part of that elite list?
Yeah, it feels really good. Time flies. Though I'm not yet alumni, but I'll soon be. I'll soon be a pass out of this college. So time flies. Just 2-3 years back, I was like you guys at your place doing an English assignment by Anuradha ma'am. So that's all.
Will you be kind enough to share a glimpse of your great academic journey to this outstanding placement? Also, please share a bit about of what you learned throughout.
Okay. So in our case, from first year, it was online. So it was a little comparatively easier to start with, if I compare with you guys. But as soon as we moved on to the offline mode, we got how it actually feels to be in an engineering college. It was mostly about studying one night before exams, but we did it somehow. And as they say, engineers are the people who can get things done, right? So we all got it done somehow in 1 or 2 nights. And I would say, we all are smart enough. That's why we are here at this college. Uh, at the same time, while preparing for academics, you should also see your, explore your interests, explore your, co-curricular activities that are there in the college. And academics is something that definitely is a priority. Like, people say that CGPA is not a priority, but it is. So you should maintain it, and also at the same time try to explore and make connections.
As you also have heard of this huge buzz about GPAs, not only here but in every engineering college of this country. I think so. Let's end this debate with your opinion. Does GPA matter? You ever bothered of maintaining a GPA during your preparations, or your preparations was independent of that?
Yeah. So first of all, whatever people might say, CGPA matters. That's the thing. It matters always, wherever you go, whatever you do. That is a criteria. That is the ultimate thing that you get from your college. Placement is a thing. Obviously, placement is important, but CGPA will always matter, because at the end of the day, even during placements or whatever other things that you want to do with your career, whenever you'll find two people having similar skills, you'll always look for someone who is having the better CGPA, right? So wherever you go, CGPA is a thing that is always noted. It's a mark. It's just like board percentage you got, okay, fine, when you were coming to college. Some colleges used to see, some colleges didn't. But CGPA, because after this college, there won't be many instances when you will be evaluated, right? You'll have your careers, you'll have professional careers and stuff. So there you will not give exams and all. This is the last thing that you're giving, most of the people, unless you go for higher studies. So that is something that will matter. Like, even during placements, companies come which take a look at the CGPA shortlist based on that, because suppose there is an OA, like before when a company comes, they take an OA. So in that OA, 60 people perform very good, but the company only has a requirement of 10 people. So they can't take all those 60 people, right? They will filter. And whenever students are required to be filtered from a group of lot of people, CGPA is something that comes inevitably in the scene, right? So CGPA matters. Try to maintain at least like 8 plus, 8.5 plus. The more the merrier, right? Thank you.
When you got selected in NITA, what were your initial ideologies of college life? And now, when you are already secured, how's your approach towards life? What have changed over the years? What are the things you, as an accomplished senior, would suggest us to do?
I think it will be an answer for many of my friends as well, not only mine. Like when I got selected, I wasn't happy, obviously. Most of us want to get better things in life, want to do better. We always want to have, even if someone gets IIT, they want to get CAC in that. And we always want to do better in life. So obviously I wasn't happy. But as I have evolved, as I've seen over the years, I shouldn't have been sad. Like we should always try to accept whatever we have got and try to make the best out of what we have got, right? You shouldn't never feel like you are in a bad place. It's like NITA has very good opportunities. Like I personally used to underestimate a lot, but as I have seen and as I'm here now, all of us, even my friends, it is good enough for someone who wants to do moderately good and good enough, like to some extent in life. But everything boils down to how much efforts you put in, how much hard work you're doing at the end of the day. Like if you can help yourself, there are people who are there to push yourself up, push you up, right? So that's the thing. uh, just be happy with what you have and try to make the best out of it, right?
Hello, Bhaiya. So you recently got placed in Worth It, right? So what strategies did you find most effective in securing your placement?
So first of all the things that you guys have heard, maybe they say do DSA, do competitive programming, make projects, practice, practice, and practice. So that is obviously there. And something else I would say, like, is whenever you are starting, like whenever you started, you might be late, you might be like even starting at the end of third year. I've seen people who started at the end of third year. I've seen people start from first year. I've seen people start from second year. But the thing that I've learned is whenever you start, you shouldn't waste any time. Like if you're starting in third year, don't waste any time. Like if you suppose do practice for 1 month and then suddenly stop, and that's a waste. Like 1 month is a waste. Like it's just like maths. So that's something that I've learned. And something else that I will suggest is like a communication skill is very important, because again and again I'm saying, like, you have to crack the interview. And if you're someone who knows a lot of things but you can't speak, you can't go and explain in the interview, you can't talk with the interviewer, you're afraid, you can't put what you know in a good and nice way, you can't explain yourself, then that's of no use. Like you know that you know, your friends know that you know, but the interviewer has to know that you know, right? So for that, communication skill is very important. So this is one thing. And there are a lot of other technical things, like if you are smart enough in an interview, there are strategies to like just talk about what you know well. Like some people sometimes get deviated. Like suppose if the interviewer ask a question, and then you're answering something, and some smart people always revolve make their answers revolve around things that they know very good, right? So that's when the interviewer makes a follow-up question on the things that they know only. But if you say something that you don't know, if you talk about things that you don't know, then it's a negative, because in the interviewer ask you that and then you'll not know that, right? So try to make your answers revolve around the things that you know. Try to put in your resume what you know the best. Don't put things that you don't know or aren't very good at. So these are some strategies that you can keep in mind for preparing while preparing for placements.
Sir, you just mentioned the term competitive programming. So, can you please elaborate a little bit what's the difference between normal programming and competitive programming? Like, what's the pros or cons of, and which is more important? Or
Like there is no heavy difference. It's just like competitive programming is just a step above the normal thing. Like DSA, you said you have heard about DSA, maybe Lead Code people do, Geeks for Geeks people do, Coding Ninjas nowadays is coming up. So all these platforms you are practicing to code. The thing is, in CP there are contests, like people give contests, there is a regularity, there is a ranking given. Like it's just like solving puzzles, and people who were very good with maths find it very interesting. First of all, it's not like if you're not good in maths you should be demotivated. It's not like that. I've seen people do CP for fun also. Like I have my friends who, it's not like for placements they used to do, they even now they do because they find it fun. It's just like some people like to play chess. I like to play chess. I will. It's just it providing that it's providing that boost for me. So it's just like that. So CP is like, it makes you very good with problem solving. Just very core problem solving. My recommendations would be, from first year if you're starting, start with CP. Like if you're starting a little late, then I would say do proper DSA, Lead Code, GFG. If you're starting early, do CP because you have time to give contests, you have time to be a good competitive programmer. Because at the end of the day, if you're starting late, you don't have much time. So you need to cover up projects, you need to complete the things, right? You need to complete all the topics, all the things that are there. But if you're starting early, from first year, from in early second year, do CP. Try to get to some level. You have heard about 3-star, 4-star, 5-star coders, right? So try to get to that level. Like don't aim that you want to be a 5-star, that's why you're doing CP. Just do it for fun, just do it for practice, just have fun. Like don't worry about just your ratings and all, because this is something that I will share. When I started, because I didn't start in first year, I started a little late. So when I started, I had a few people around me who were already there, like 4-star, 5-star. Like my very good friend, like kind of my best friend, he is a 6-star coder. Cool. So he was already there, like, right. So for me, it was like, initially I wanted to get to that level very quickly. I was like, I have to get some stars. Oh my God. But it will not happen. They also took time to go there, right? They also did mistakes. So that is something wrong that I did. So I rectified myself. Like I started focusing more on practice, just practice, and not thinking about the ratings and all. Because at the end of the day, it's about how good you are. It doesn't matter. Like, okay, if 5-star, 6-star coder will look good on the resume, they will be better obviously because they've started a lot early. But it's not something ki is mandatory, like, right? But yeah, it's always recommended to start early and practice competitive programming.
Did you join any club in our college? If yes, then how did it help in your achieving your career goal? Does it play any role or part in your personality, thought process, and work style?
Yeah, I was a part of most of the clubs in college. I shouldn't start naming them, but yeah, like most of the clubs, I was mostly the PR, or like in the drama club. I was doing drama. I was doing short films in first year. So in first year, I was doing these things only. First year, mostly in the cultural side, I was doing. Like I was hosting events of NLC, ABEG and stuff. But it was like, as you asked, how it helped me. It helped me a lot actually. I mean, I would say it was one of the most important differentiating factors of what I am today. Like how I differentiated myself, because I knew a lot of people, good people, smart people, and I knew what they are good at. They knew what I am good at. So gradually I built a lot of connections in college. Not like I used to talk to them everyone every day, but it was like I knew them, and whenever something was around, I was there. Like I was in most of the events, not in third year, but before that I was there. Gradually I shifted from the cultural side to the technical side. Like thankfully, because as I said, I had connections. I knew people who were already in the technical side, and I could get there easily. Like they only, because the technical clubs also do functions, they also do programs and all, so they also need ideas. So if they have a friend who had done that earlier, so they would call them. So like that I somehow got into the tech clubs and all, and then I started being around those people most of the times, because that was necessary at that point. So yeah, you should definitely be in cultural clubs. Decide how much active you want to be. It's not necessary for you to be a president of the clubs. It's not necessary to be vice president only. Just be there around those people. Be around good people who are doing good things in life. That will always motivate you to be better and grow. So that's that.
What do you think are the most important criteria of a person that makes him different from others? For you, what were those? Like, if I request you to point out 3 qualities in you that makes you stand out of the rest, what would it be?
Well, one quality that makes me stand out is obviously communication. And another, if I say, is that I have been in most of the clubs in college, and I was good with culturals in school only, since school only. So it was a good thing for me because I was good enough already in culturals. So I didn't have to like do much to be there in the cultural clubs. This was one thing. And about anything else, I would say putting yourself in situations where most people don't want to be. They just want to study and study. But it's not the only thing you are here in college for. In college, you are also here to make friends, good people, good connections, as I've been saying a lot. So these are a few things that are differentiating factors, because I made a lot of friends, a lot of people, a lot of good juniors. Yeah, being a good senior to your juniors and being a good junior to your seniors, this is also a very good differentiating factor, because mutually people grow. If you have a lot to learn from your seniors, and you also have a lot to learn from your juniors. People don't realize that. This is a very important thing. My juniors have helped me in a lot of situations, in a lot of things. So even today, when most of my friends are not here in the city in college, when I go to fests and all, juniors are there. They accompany me. So these are few things that will always keep you driving in life, keep you with the flow, and keep you growing, moving along. So yeah.
We are in first year starting our college life and you are in the final year. There must have many things which you have learned by yourself, by your experience in your life and college years. So please give us one summary advice or any quote which contributes to your personality and help us. It can be anything outside academics also.
So one quote that has inspired me a lot in the years is, the worst thing that you can do to yourself is to not become the person you could be in this lifetime. So this is something that just ignites all the cells in your body, maybe, to do things that you are not doing, to push yourself for things that you are not pushing. This is something that is very, very inspiring. I mean, if you just think about it, you want to be the best version of yourself. Everyone wants to be, but we are not pushing ourselves to be that. We are careless sometimes with life. We are not doing things. We know what to do in this age of, like, the age of information. Some people say we have all the information at our fingertips. We can search anything. Like if we want to be anything, we know what to do. We know how to do it. We just have to do it now. So these are a few things that few quotes that motivate you. Like if you think in that way, the thought of it is sometimes very igniting. And also I will say, like, as you said, in the course of 4 years, I would say there will be phases in life where you will be down, you will be like not doing very good, things will happen with your personal life as well. But at those situations, I would suggest the person to introspect, to stay a little alone with yourself, try to figure out what's going wrong, and try to push your focus completely on what is necessary at that point for you. Try to be busy in life, try to be an ambitious person. So at the end of the day, if you are an ambitious person, if you are doing good in life, things will turn out to be good. Whatever bad might have happened in the past will not bother you that much if you are doing good in life, if you are busy, right? So that is the thing that has drive me in the last 2-3 years.
So, Bhaiya, what challenges did you encounter during your job search, and how did you and your friend overcome them?
So yeah, because you guys might know the job market is a little bad, little down for the last 1 year. So it was a little tough for everyone in our batch to get a good placement, because even in on campus, not as good as last year. Like it was not as good as last year. So you had to look for opportunities off campus as well. Though I fortunately got on campus, but before that I was trying a lot off campus also. So there are things that I can tell you, like LinkedIn is a platform where you can make connections, you can connect with people, and you can ask them for referrals. So whenever you get a job posting, you have to keep searching for these things in different pages, in different, there are sites, social media sites, there are Telegram channels that are there where they update you. There are people on LinkedIn who update you with jobs, like whenever there is a posting. So whenever there is a posting, you need to first of all connect with people who are working in that company, and then you have to try asking them for referrals. You have to build a good resume first of all, and then you have to send your resume to them, write a good message, and ask them for referrals, because referrals make it a little easier. Just it pushes you up of those people who don't have a referral. So that is about job search. And like, you have to be very very aware about whenever jobs are coming. You have to connect with your friends. Like there are a lot of common groups that I am a part of, like where there are students from different colleges. Like I was that guy in the group who was in these groups, and I would always know if some OA or some interview process is happening right now in some company. I could always just ask people in different colleges who have already given that interview. So I knew how that company interviews are. So these things help a lot. So that's why again connections are very very important.
Sir, you have throughout the interview you mentioned about connections and having friends. So I want to ask, what according to you is the contribution of a friend circle in college? Also, how was your friend circle and how it helped you or contributed in your engineering journey? I'm asking this because sometimes it's your friend circle who pull you down from your goals or anything. So should we take care of any parameters while choosing a friend or friend circle?
Yeah, so as I told you, yeah, friends are very very important. Friend circle is very very important. Connections are very very important. But at the same time, I also mentioned about the importance of being alone, figuring things out alone. So it shouldn't be like you are following someone blindly ever. Should know about what you are doing, what you want from your life, what you want to do in life, what you want to achieve, your interests and all those things. So yeah, as you said, there are friend circles that might pull you down as well. But if you are conscious, if you are aware of what you want in life, then you will be with people who have with similar interest, who want similar, and who are a little mature. Like that understanding will develop once you spend some time with them. So if you are with people with similar interest who want to achieve similar things in life, and they realize the fact that you can grow with them, along with them, only if they push you and you again push them up. That's how you grow. So spend good amount of time with people first before getting very very close with them, and never follow anyone blindly. Have your own wisdom. Be smart enough yourself. Be aware, be conscious. That's it.
Thank you, Bhaiya, for being here and answering to some of our queries. I'll be concluding this interview with a simple question. If you give one piece of advice to your younger self, what will it be? Or uh, what would be a valuable advice to the first year student who is just exploring so that he could achieve such a great height like yours? Thank you.
First of all, I haven't achieved that much or anything. Yeah, I'm at a stage, and again, like, I would say that is what I would like to say to my younger self as well. Like, you are in a college, you are in a good college, and some people sometimes get done with their academic ambitions or something. So one advice would be to always have that hunger in you. People will come in your life, will you'll be comfortable with them maybe sometimes, and sometimes people get too much comfortable and attached with things, and that hunger goes away. That shouldn't happen. That is something that pulls you down. Maintain a balance between the comfort and the efforts that you have to put in to grow yourself. Don't get stuck or attached with things. And I would say, at the end of the day, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Make mistakes, learn from them, but don't make the same mistake again. That is important. And at the end of the day, don't have regrets. Never have regrets. Whatever you are doing, you are learning through the way. So that's mostly it. To round up, like, have hunger, make a balance between what you want and the comfort you want and all those things. Don't have regrets, make mistakes, learn from them, grow. And for a first year, apart from that, I would say first year is a time when you should explore. You have time because you've studied 11, 12, and you have studied, some of them have taken drop. So you have studied throughout the time, right? Now you are here in a good college. So you should explore something apart from your academics as well. You should explore what is within you apart from that, because it's not only that we are here for studying, studying, and studying. It's not like that. Explore things, see the world, do things that you haven't done earlier but you always wanted to do, always wanted to explore, because after college you'll not get that much time to do those things again. You'll fall in a trap, rat race, or whatever you say. You'll have to run as the corporate says run. So you'll only get the weekends, just like I'm here in a weekend. So first year is the time. Enjoy, explore, and then also maintain a balance, maintain your CGPA along the go, and then start coding if you are interested to. Like, whatever you want to do in life, do also make some time for that. So that's all. Thanks a lot for having me.
Thank you very much, Bhaiya.